Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Welcome grade 8. This is science Sudanese syllabus. Uh, we start with science. We have the first question, true or false. Number one, lute is a string musical instrument. It is true. Yes, true. The outer ear is not included here, so this is not included. Number three, the two leaves of electroscope do not diverge when a charged body brought close its knob. So this statement is not true because they do diverge. So this is false. Number four, lactic acid is found in yogurt. It is true, yes. Suspended materials are precipitated from drinking water by adding alum. It is true, yes. And you know that alum is called potassium aluminum sulfate. Number six, the visible spectrum consists of 9 colors. It is false because it contains 7 colors. Number seven is not included. Number eight, we have fruit sugar is known as maltose sugar. It is false because it is known as fructose sugar. The egg of the intestinal bilharzia has a shell with terminal spine. No, it is not true because it contains lateral spine. Number 10, the worm that causes river blindness is called filaria worm, which is true. So this is the first type of questions. The second one is short questions, fill in the blanks. Number one, the electric energy in simple cell is produced from dash reaction, from the chemical reaction. Okay. Number two, we have the reflection of light in one direction when it falls on smooth surface is called regular reflection. Number three, we have the light ray is the path or the straight line in which light travels. Number four, sound occurs when dash vibrate in air. Yes, when objects. Number five, protons carry a dash electric charge. Yes, it carries positive electric charge. A solution is a homogeneous mixture of two substances, dash and solvent. So it is solute and solvent. So this definition must be learned by heart because it's always there but in different blanks. Sometimes they ask you to fill the blanks with the word homogeneous, sometimes with solvent. So this is solution. It's very important. Number 8, basic solutions change the color of litmus from red to blue color. Carbohydrates include sugars, starches and cellulose, although it is in carbon, but here we have it in sugar. The analysis of organic substances release the dash gas, which is used in plant for photosynthesis. So this is carbon dioxide. Okay, now let's go to the next type of questions, which is draw a circle. Number one, auditory bones is not included because it belongs to the ear. Number two, the volt is the unit for what? Yes, for the potential difference. Lunar eclipse occurs when the earth, when the earth lies between the moon and the sun. If the speed of rocket is more than 11, so the speed is called releasing speed or velocity of escape. Number 7, I think the two questions are from carbon, which are not included. So a weak acid is, yes, it is carbonic acid, because this is hydrochloric acid, which is not, and this is sulfuric acid, whereas this is nitric acid. So these are strong acids, and the weak acid is carbonic acid beside, yes, beside acetic acid. Sugar cane juice contains sugar known as, yes, known as sucrose, because maltose comes from barley, glucose comes from grape and honey, and lactose is found in milk. So number 9, I think, number 9, microorganism that causes poliomyelitis is, yes, it's a virus. Number 10, the life cycle of guinea worm takes 1 year. Okay, now let's go to the next type of questions, which is the odd word. Here we have 4 words. We have to pick the odd word and state why it is odd. Number 1, volcanoes, trains, engines, thunder, and storms. The odd word is train engines, because it is one of the unnatural noise, and others are natural noise. Number 2, water, colored solutions, glass, and air. The odd word is, yes, colored solutions, because it is a translucent, whereas the other ones are transparent. Number 3, which is very, very familiar, electric bulb or lamp, electric bell, electric iron, and electric heater. The odd word is always electric bell, because it is one of the magnetic effects, and the others are thermal effects of electric current. Now let's go to the next type of questions, which is match A with B. You have tried from the group B, in this bracket here, which matches with group A. We dropped the excluded ones here, question 1 and question 11. So here we start with group A, of course, because group B is more than group A. طيب, natural solution goes with what? Yes, it goes with number 5, which is seawater. We have seawater and, yes, oxygen or air dissolved in water. Number 2, wireless communications matches with 10, which is radio and TV. Number 3 or 4, opaque bodies matches with 6, which is wood, metal, and stone. Lemon, of course, this is citric acid, lemon, orange, and grapefruit. We have detect small electric currents. This is called, yes, number 7, which is galvanometer. Galvanometer detects the weak electric currents. We have the ammeter, detects the normal electric currents. Static electricity deals with number 3, which is electroscope. Paraffins are not included. Accumulator is made of what? Yes, it is made of lead plates or sheets. Number 8. Chemical formula of sulfuric acid is H2SO4, which is number 9. So let's go further to see the next type of questions, which is the problems in sound and electricity, together with some reactions and one of the definitions. Okay, here we have find the distance between a man and a wall in front of him. If he heard his voice echo after 4 seconds, provided that the speed of sound is 330. It's not always 340 meters per second, by the way. So you have to notice the given value of the speed of sound. Once we have an echo here, so we have to divide this time by 2. And let's see how. Okay, the distance equals speed times time. Okay, so here we have 330 times 4 divided by 2. Why do we divide 4 by 2? Because we have two journeys and we have an echo. So it is 330 times 2, which is equal to 660 meters. Okay, now let's go to the reaction. An acid plus base equals, yes, it is salt plus water. Iron plus water steam or water vapor gives iron oxide plus hydrogen gas. So this is water, and here we have water vapor. Water vapor reacts with iron, zinc, and magnesium. And cold water reacts with what? Sodium, potassium, and calcium. And we have three metals which do not react with water, like, yes, like gold, silver, and, yes, platinum. Okay, now let's go to the next question, which is electricity. What is the resistance? So we start with the resistance of the electric conductor. If the current is 2 ampere, this is I mean ampere, I equals 2, following or flowing is flowing through it, and the potential difference between the terminals is 12 volts. So here we start with the resistance. Resistance equals, yes, potential difference divided by electric current intensity. And here we have 12 divided by 2, which is equal to 6 ampere. Okay, now let's go to the next type of questions, which is the last one. Here they ask you to label the following drawings: number 1, number 2, and number 3. Most of the mistakes are done by mixing the numbers with the parts, but here you have to observe that number 1 is the electric switch, number 2 is the resistance, and number 3 is the electric source or battery. So by this question we conclude with the exam here, and you see how it flows fluently if you study hard, and I wish you gain the maximum mark, inshallah. Thank you, all best wishes. This is Ustaz Omar Tawaf.